Big Island of Hawaii. Big Island Weekly News. With Yisa Var.
Aloha Big Island, I'm Yisa Var reporting Big Island Weekly's news for the week of July 14th. A new week brings big change for Big Island Weekly. Jill Deliri, Big Island Weekly's advertising director, is taking over immediately as publisher of the paper. Deliri, who is based in Waimea, replaces Jeff Schumacher, who has served as publisher of Big Island Weekly since Stevens Media launched the paper in December 2006. Schumacher will continue in his role as Stevens Media's Director of Community Publications, overseeing an array of niche newspapers and magazines in southern Nevada. The Windward Planning Commission voted 5-0 on Thursday, July 9th in favor of renewing an expired rezoning permit for the nearly completed Woodland Center in Pahoa, despite protests by some local residents that the plan was proceeding illegally without a new traffic analysis and that the results wouldn't really fix what one resident called the most dangerous intersection in Hawaii. The committee's vote means that the rezoning plan will now go forward to the County Council with the committee's recommendation for passage. To gain the committee's recommendation, the developer agreed to construct a new intersection opening the Makai end of Kahakai Boulevard onto the Pahoa bypass and to construct right turn lanes leading into and out of the new intersection. However, concerns are being raised by local residents regarding safety issues surrounding the addition of another potentially dangerous intersection and the lack of guardrails to protect drivers from a 12-foot drop between the highway and the new development. To read more about the Woodland Center, which will include Long's Drugs, Burger King, KFC, and an existing gas station and convenience store, read Alan McNary's report in this week's Big Island Weekly. A September 8th trial date has been set for 14 people that federal authorities say disguised a major drug trafficking group behind a marijuana-focused ministry. The U.S. District Attorney's Office in Honolulu says Roger Christie, with the help of his girlfriend Sherry Ann St. Cyr, engaged in marijuana trafficking while conducting the Hawaii Cannabis or THC ministry out of Hilo. Christie, St. Cyr, and 12 others were arrested on July 8th. The arrests were met with mixed reactions from those in the marijuana community who believe the First Amendment right ensuring freedom of religion extends to marijuana. While there were 14 people arrested, the public's focus seems to be largely focused on Christie and his ministry, which boasts we use cannabis religiously and you can too. Read more about this hot topic in Big Island Weekly. The Isles coconuts have a friend in their corner. That's because Philippe Vicentainer and his company, Hawaii Coconut Protectors, have been focusing on the tree for the last decade. Aside from Vicentainer's trained eye, the declining health of the Hawaiian coconut trees has been noticeable to scientists, tree trimmers, residents, and tourists alike. The trees, particularly on the windward sides of Oahu, Maui, Kauai, Molokai, and the Big Island, have been subject to the spread of coconut heart rot. Although the fungal disease was first detected in the 1970s, the University of Hawaii took interest in 2000 when 15% of the state's trees started to die. Vicentainer approached the school after seeking support from the state legislature. He wanted to reinvestigate a serum that could be injected into uninfected trees as a preventative solution. Since then, his efforts have helped curb some of the spread of the disease. However, the disease continues to threaten the coconut trees. Read more about efforts to protect these palms in Hadley Catalano's report in this week's Big Island Weekly. The Hawaii coffee industry unites for the 15th year, gathering growers, millers, wholesalers, and retailers from across the state for the annual Hawaii Coffee Association Industry Conference. Held July 15th through 17th at the Sheraton Keauhou Resort and Spa, the event acts as a networking and educational event, bringing together all facets of Hawaii coffee growth and production. The three-day event, which runs from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., hosts a number of daily workshops and classes. For more information, visit hawaiicoffeeasos.org or call Steve Collector at 323-3131. And be sure to read Hadley Catalano's report in this week's Big Island Weekly. The public has an opportunity to learn about and experience traditional Hawaiian navigation on a voyaging canoe, thanks to a collaborative effort of Ahopunana Leo's Honuakai Wayfinding Division and the American Association of University Women Hilo Branch. On Sunday, August 1st, take a 45-minute ride on a double-hull voyaging canoe in Hilo Bay, starting at Hilo Bayfront near the canoe sheds. Also learn knot tying, compete in rope throwing contests, and view a video about Hawaiian navigation. This is the second year of this very successful fundraiser. 2 sailing canoes will be available, but seating is limited aboard each canoe. The cruises will be leaving on the half hour beginning at 9 a.m., with the final cruise starting at 3:30 p.m. The cost is $50 per person. To make reservations, call Susan James at 982-9815 or email susan@jcurley.com. Also read more about it in Big Island Weekly. This week, Big Island Weekly editor Jed Stockton offers up some entertaining movie reviews, including the animated Despicable Me and Predators, which was partially filmed on the Big Island. So, are they worth the price of admission? Find out in the current edition of Big Island Weekly. 2 legendary Motown sensations are coming together on the Big Island for a night packed full of classic hits. See the Temptations and the Four Tops live in concert at the Waikoloa Bowl on Saturday, August 14th at 7 p.m. Enjoy Motown favorites like Just My Imagination, Ain't Too Proud to Beg, and My Girl, along with Reach Out, I'll Be There, and Can't Help Myself. Tickets are on sale at CD Wizard in Hilo, Big Island Surf in Hilo and Kona, Persimmon in the Queens Marketplace, Kona Wine Market in the Kona Commons, online at Ticketmaster.com, or order by phone at 800-745-3000. ABBA fans, get ready for an extravaganza at the Palace Theater on July 16th, performed by the Puna Men's Chorus. Enjoy a night filled with ABBA music and lots of surprises, including skits and a music video. Doors open at 7 p.m. and the show starts at 7:30. Tickets are available at Jungle Love and CD Wizard and at the door. For more information, visit punamenschorus.org or call 965-0572. Want to get involved in the Puna Men's Chorus? Find out how by reading my story in this week's edition. The 6th season of the Hawaii Performing Arts Festival is underway. The HPAF will feature The Tragedy to Carmen on Friday, July 16th at 7:30 p.m. and on Saturday, July 17th, The Tales and Fables at 2 p.m. and Chopin Schumann Bicentennial Concert at 7:30 p.m. All 3 shows will be at HPA and free to the public. For more information on these events and future events, visit hawaiiperformingartsfestival.org or read all about it in Big Island Weekly. And that concludes Big Island Weekly's news for the week of July 14th. Check us out at BigIslandWeekly.com, YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter. Pick up a print edition of Big Island Weekly at many locations island-wide. Mahalo for watching, and we'll see you next week.